My fellow aviators? We just hit over 300 subscribers. I want to thank everybody that subscribed. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, if you're one of those guys that's been grinding to hit that 1,500 hours and that's the magic number, uh, it sucks right now. That's just the reality. And I wanted to share an experience that I had, so you're not alone, and then kind of what to do. I've kind of seen this thing cycle through before. Um, but so I just, I'm not actively looking for a job, but one of my clients, I had two clients that I was flying the Cirrus for, and one of them got his license, and so I don't fly as much, and so I have a little bit of an opening. And to be honest, the downtime's been kind of nice. Like, I've been able to catch up on some things at home, but I'm starting to hit that point where I'm wanting to get back flying a little bit more. And so a friend of mine called up, and there was this firm looking for a contract Pilatus pilot, PC-12, and it was like 3 times a month. It was perfect for what I'm looking for, because I'd love to get into an airplane like that. Anyway, so super excited. I thought I had a good chance because it was a friend of mine that was telling me about it. And anyway, my resume didn't even make it past. They wanted 600 hours of turbine time. And for context, I'll put my hours up here exactly, but I'm just shy of about 1,900 hours. I have 1,200 cross country, almost 200 actual instrument, bunch of night, bunch of cross country. So I felt like my hours were really pretty good, but yeah, 600 hours turbine time, so I didn't even get an interview. And I had another experience, about this is probably a month and a half, 2 months ago. Citation first officer contract job opened up, and I felt like that was a little bit more of a long shot because you have to have a type rating and things like that. But they wanted 200 hours of multi-engine time, and so I didn't get that one either. So, if you're looking at, so out of curiosity, I jumped on and I just was checking out some of the jobs boards and reading that stuff just for fun. And it's crazy. The jobs that used to require 1,500, a lot of them look like I saw one that wanted 1,800 hours, but they wanted 1,000 multi. Most of the jobs want 2,000 hours, 300 to 400 hours of turbine time. And so where do you get the turbine time? If you're an entry level, if you're looking for an entry level job and you have 400 hours of turbine time, why are you applying for a Pilatus job? But I think that's the market that we're in. You had Wheels Up last year, and Spirit lay off some pilots. So you have a lot of high time competent pilots out there. And I think that for the rest of us, our hours just keep building while we're all waiting. I've seen, SkyWest Airlines. I was looking into them a little bit. If you saw my other video, and there's guys that are 10 months out. They've already got a job offer, but they're not going to see a class date until like November. And so there's this huge backlog of pilots. So the reality that we're all in right now as pilots is that everybody's getting more and more qualified. And so you're going to have to keep going and set yourself apart. So what you're going to have to do, and I've seen this, if you look back in time, I've been flying since 2000. You have 2002, 2008, 2018, then COVID, 2020. Those were all pretty bad years for pilot hiring. So what tends to happen is it's a roller coaster. So it's going to be down for a while. And my prediction later on this year, I think pilot hiring is going to pick back up, but they're going to have to work through that backlog. So if you're close, if you can get your CFII, you should probably get that. If, you already got that, maybe adding an MEI. You can do your ATP, CTP course. I've been looking into those. They're around $4,000. And then just keep building hours. So, but my advice, stick with it. The pilot hiring will come back, and you'll be better for it. Because you'll just have a lot more experience. You'll appreciate it more, and those things. So keep grinding. And until I see you next time, fly safe.